I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Pinal County, Arizona, where we find a 19-year-old punk driver who's speeding through a construction zone, has a dark tinted windshield on the front, and he's driving on a suspended license. Oh, dearie me. And then his parents show up to defend the lad. Sit back, watch, and enjoy!
So when you cross these two giant signs that are as big as the windshield of your car, when you cross between these, you have to be going a limit of 35 miles per hour. 56. And tinted windshield. Oh, really? What's up, man? How you doing? That's actually not true. See your driver's license.
What did I do?
Let me see your driver's license.
Film me, Mom. Come, I'm getting harassed. Don't touch my car.
Getting harassed.
What did I do? I wasn't speeding. I was following my mother.
Okay.
So
Do you know what? Let me see your driver's license.
What was I doing?
I'm not going to ask you again, or I'm going to put my hands on you. Let me see your driver's license.
Did you hear the little sissy crying for his mommy? How old are you? Oh my gosh, did mommy and daddy buy you that car? It looks like a nice car. If mommy and daddy bought it for you, you don't know the value of $1, and you never will. But let's carry on.
Can you come here? I have it. Stop. Just give me my phone.
There we go. So, posted speed limit. Well, you're in public, so there's no expectation of privacy. No, there's not. There is not in public. So you're in a.
I ran a what?
Did I say run anything?
Okay, can you just talk instead of being a like you're being rude? For what?
What have I done that makes me rude?
I'm not talking.
Okay, let me see registration, current proof of insurance. So I'm Deputy Slope, work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. The reason I stopped you is you were in a 35 mile per hour construction zone at 55 miles per hour.
How many other cars? I don't think so.
I don't care how many other cars were there. And then you also have a tinted windshield, which is also illegal. So I need to see registration, current proof of insurance, please.
So I bought my car like this.
Okay.
You just like stop hovering over me?
No.
This is what happens when a younger generation is coddled their entire life. They get a participation trophy for everything they do, and they feel like they're important when they've actually achieved nothing in life. Did your parents have any children that lived? I'll bet they regret that. Yeah, no doubt about it. Mommy and daddy didn't do you any favors by letting you do what you want. And now you're in the real world. And listen to what the parents have to say when they show up. You see where he gets it.
I'm gonna wait till my parents
Okay. Hey, if you want to shut your door for me. Oh, man, that's aggressive. If you're curious about what's wrong with society, it is absolutely everything about this stop. So it is this arrogant, condescending attitude. It is... Hi.
This is my son.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we just got...
filming me.
It's okay. It's okay. And you know, I decided it's we're going back home to Gilbert.
Okay, he's speeding, and he's going to get a ticket. That's it. You are not free to go. Get back in your car.
Your car's out.
not leaving. I'm telling my parents. Well, you started touching. You opened my door.
No, I didn't.
You opened it like this. You touched my door.
Okay.
It's just been a really bad day.
He has a problem.
This kid is a little punk who's a mommy's boy. Yeah, he hides behind his mommy's skirt, and I know his parents bought that car for him because he's a little punk with a man bun. You see that? He's a little soy boy. He's being sliced, diced, and punked by the police right now, and he can't stand it because no one's ever talked to him like that. Yeah, that's the problem.
I will make this as quick, as painless as possible. However, that action deserves repercussions, okay? Along with the fact that he's 20 miles an hour over the posted speed limit, okay? So, and saying that he hopes that my daughter dies, that right there is unacceptable, okay? That's unacceptable under any circumstances ever. So if you could just kind of try to control him while I take care of some business here, I sure would appreciate that. Thank you, sir. I don't even have words. Unbelievable.
State return.
Oh, and he's suspended. And he's admin per se suspended, which means it's criminal. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. So the driver of this vehicle is admin per se suspended, meaning that he was arrested in this particular case for DUI drugs previously and has a subsequent license suspension.
Oh, dearie me. It looks like Mommy and Daddy's little bouncing baby boy is not a choir boy after all. DUI on illicit substances. Ooh, suspended license. But he has a nice car. Perhaps they could sell it and pay all the fines that they're going to incur today. Do you think so?
I mean, obviously he's had a bad day previous to meeting me here, but that kind of response and action is just absolutely unnecessary. How old is he?
He's 19.
How old is he?
He's 19.
How old is he?
He's 19.
Oh, okay. So
We're just
he's an adult and he's got adult stuff. So can I talk to him, please? Did you happen to see the 35-mile-per-hour signs that were there?
No, sir. I thought it was a 45.
Okay. They're big. They're posted on the side of the road there in the
traffic, and I was paying attention to the road.
Yeah. I get it. Your first citation is criminal in nature, so it's a Class 2 misdemeanor for driving while your license is suspended, revoked, or canceled. Your second one is a work zone speed violation with workers present. So there's workers present here in this construction zone. That's why it's here. And then fail to produce evidence of financial responsibility simply means that you didn't provide current proof of insurance as requested.
19 years old and still acts like a child. Needs his mommy and daddy. Now the lad doesn't have insurance, but in a moment we'll hear that he does have insurance. But that's too bad because it's too late, sweetheart.
And then I asked for it. You just.
We have insurance. I have it.
Okay. I asked you for it. You didn't provide it.
I was trying to find it. I don't know where all my
Okay.
stuff is.
We have insurance.
That's not true.
Okay, but the fact of the matter is.
I was trying to look for it. He was pressed. Yeah,
But I asked him.
I have a lawyer.
It's okay, yeah.
I asked him once.
Okay.
I don't have to ask a whole bunch of times. I simply asked for the information that's requested, and it wasn't provided. There's no big deal for this. There's no points on his license as a result of it. Because there's so many uninsured drivers in the state of Arizona, we make it very easy for us to take care of it. But we also document it when we see it. All you have to do is show that on today's date and time, that the citation was issued, that insurance was in place, and they dismiss the citation. There's no fine, and that's per state statute. Okay. And then the other thing is having improper material on your windows and or windshield. Obviously, having any sort of tint on your windshield's illegal. And when you drove by, I couldn't see. I had no idea how many people were in here because it was all black because it's illegally tinted.
I could understand the kid being this stupid, but there's no excuse for the parents. You know, when you buy a car, it's your responsibility to make sure it complies with all the state rules and regulations. A dark tint on your front windshield is not allowed in any state. Oh, that doesn't mean that people don't do it. It's just not permitted.
There's no stipulation in Arizona state law for transfer of a vehicle. Fact of the matter is that there's a material on the window. Every year, there's hundreds of people are struck or killed on the side of the road that are just working. I mean, they're just there, they're doing their job, they're working, and you know, when someone that disobeys all this signage goes through and does something stupid and changes someone's life.
Well, now there you have it, folks. I hope that car was towed away. Don't know if it was. But Junior didn't learn a lesson because did you hear what his daddy said? I have a lawyer. So his parents are enabling his rotten behavior. And he's going to grow up to be a horrible adult because he's been spoiled his entire life and he expects everybody to bow and scrape. Not to worry. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.